Life is good 13. 13 love to y'all. You are creation 13. Alright, if you watched our previous video, I talked about how to calm your mind and calm your heart space. These are two very important things. And I also talked about the four bodies and what each one does, and becoming aware of which body you are currently experiencing right now. And that was, I talked about the physical body, the mental body, the emotional body, and the spiritual body. Let me say that one more time just in case. The physical body, the mental body, the emotional body, and the spiritual body. Alright. So if you didn't check out that video, go ahead and check it out. It was the video before this one. So this one is going to be, since you learned how to calm your mind and your heart space, this is going to help you learn how to uplift yourself and open your heart space and be more in control of yourself, and allowing your vibrations to stay at a higher frequency, because it's very important to stay at a higher frequency. And like you've always noticed with me, I always say, life is good 13, 13 love to y'all, you are creation 13. Those are command words. They send frequency waves to you guys, to whoever views these videos, and it also sends commands into me, and it raises my frequency. It gets me into that state that I need to be in when I make these videos. This will help you stay more centered with your guides as well. So when you're saying commands, like I'll say life is good 13. When I discovered 13 concept, I made a video about this. It was before the 13th sun. So I knew the whole concept of 13, and I knew that 13 was the number of creation, the 0 point. And you can look this up and research this yourself. But 13 is creation in the 0 point. So becoming aware of this, I always looked at 13 as a state of creation. And because it's a state of creation, you can use it as, and become aware of it as a creational state. So you can use it in any way you want, whether you're creating a business, creating something.
I was getting chips. Mom, let me have some.
Okay.
Because Mom opened it.
Okay.
And you heard me? You inside?
Yes, okay.
Ah! I used to have water.
Yes, okay. Alright. Anyways, now I got lost track of time.
What?
Okay, say goodbye.
But don't.
Go on. Alright. Thank you. Alright, so I lost my train of thought. So anyways, with 13 is creation, right? So I put 2 and 2 together. Well, whatever you want to say. Anyways, so I learned it as a command thing, and you can use it for any situation. Well, 13th Son was talking about this, and he always said life is good 13. So I was like, you know what? That is a good command. So I started using it for myself. So when I say life is good 13, I send frequencies to it, because it's not how you say it, it's the will and intent of saying it. Because remember, every word that comes out of your mouth, is a command, right? And you have to have a will and intent to it. Because if you just say something, it doesn't mean anything. But if you have the will and intent to say, you know, life is good 13, I send that frequency to myself of, life is good, my inside being is good 13. My outside being is good, 13. My experience is good, 13. You know, my family is good, 13. You know, it's just giving yourself commands and sending frequencies to your mind, sending frequencies to your heart, as well as sending frequencies through your DNA. And you have to envision all this stuff as you're saying it. So when you say it in your heart space, you know, go into your heart space and say, life is good, 13. You know, feel that vibration. Life is good, 13. You know, feel that vibration rise and uplift you. You know, send it that wave frequency, send that love frequency. Okay, because everything is waves and vibrations that change your DNA. You know, and you know, proof of this is, see, check it out. There's no sun, right? And then when I step into the picture, I brighten it up. Okay, because this is showing my outside reflection of my heart, because I am brightening up my physical reality. And you can do this as well. See? Reflect, reflect. Shine that light more and more and more. Things get brighter and brighter. See, you don't need a sun to brighten your day. Okay? And this is where you can learn to do this yourself as well. You know, uplift yourself and shine bright, because everything is inside you. Once you open that gateway of heaven inside you, it reflects outwards. And these are where these commands come from. 13 is creation. So, you know, you can add this with anything. You know, another one I like to use is I am awesome. I am awesome, 13. Okay? You are awesome, 13. You know, you don't even, you're not even aware of just how awesome you truly are. You know, just how beautiful you truly are. Because humanity gets so caught up in each of the four bodies. You know, we get distracted so very easily, both in outside this physical reality and the four bodies that are separated from us. Because this whole goal is to merge our four bodies into one being, so we become a whole being again. So, you know, this whole thing is learning how to develop ourselves. So, as we send these commands to our being, let's do another one. Just even waking up in the morning, right? Look at yourself in the mirror and say, I love myself, 13. I love myself. You can even, you know, to me, from my personal discovery, I use 13. Like I said, I already explained what 13 is to you, so that's what I use. You can use other numbers as well. I strongly suggest that you research the numbers and know what you are using, because each number actually is a command of its own. And with numbers, it's actually more encoded with your DNA. So you really have to be careful of what numbers you use. So since I'm aware of what 13 is, based upon my personal self-discovery, I use that. So be very careful and cautious of which number you choose. Say if you choose 3, for example, that's alright, because 3 is connected with 13, as well as 9. So, you know, 3, 9, 13. Or even, uh, yeah, I won't get into that. I could keep talking about that. But anyways, do your research on your numbers before you do anything else. Like I said, I know what 13 is. I did my personal self-discovery and journey on that. So I use 13. So I will keep talking about 13, but I encourage you to find your own number. Because your number, you want a number to connect to your DNA. And then you give it commands, because the commands, the words, sends the vibrations. So the number is your DNA codes, and the commands, the words that come out of your mouth, is the vibration, the will and intent that sends echoes through your DNA, your vibrations. It sends vibrations. So you can just be as creative as you want with this. So, I am awesome 13. Life is good 13. Um, I love myself 13. I love others 13. Uh, uh, you know, I love my guides 13. I love my angels 13. Um, Thank you 13. Thank you to my guides 13. I'm I'm I am thankful for my experience 13. Um, I am happy with my experience 13. Um, Thank you for the tests in my life 13. Um, uh, I shine my light onto others 13. Um, Thank you for shining my light onto me 13. Um, uh, yeah, just it's just learning how to command and speaking it through you, encoding it in your being, because this is all about changing and shifting your DNA codes, and opening your will and intent and your heart space, opening that gateway of heaven and reflect it outside, so you can shine bright on the world. So I think that's about it. Go ahead and if you feel like watching this video again, go ahead and do it for it. But yeah, learn to uplift yourself and shine bright onto yourself. Look at yourself in the mirror and say, life is good 13. um, I love myself 13. I'm ready to shine 13. um, I need to work on myself 13. That's also another thing, is becoming aware of that you need to work on yourself. Okay, because if you're not working on yourself and you're just saying words to say words, there is no meaning to it. So you also have to become aware of that. You need to learn to work on yourself, which is also what that video was that I talked about in the video before this. Is learning how to work on yourself. You have to constantly work on your being, so then you don't get caught up in this physical reality, or get caught up and lost in your own heart space, in your own will and intent. So anyways, hopefully this gives you a lot of things to think about, and looking at ways to uplift yourself. And you want to even do this in your outside environment when you're around people. Okay, is to say, hey, you did a good job. Like saying, I'm in the work environment and I'm around a lot of people. Okay, and I am perceived a boss, so I have workers that work for me, and I always tell them a good job. No matter what's going on, whether they had a good experience or a not so good experience, you tell them good job. Thank you for what you did today. You're awesome. Sending them um, that energy and that frequency to them is going to help them be more motivated, um, to continue forward, to continue to build themselves. Like, say if you have a person that is doesn't think of themselves very much, and doesn't love themselves, right? So if they hear somebody say, hey, you did an awesome job, you are amazing, thank you for what you did, that boosts their spirits. Okay, that boosts their energy. So when they get that spark, when that spark ignites, just for that split second, they feel that joy, and it sparks it in them. So then they want to do a better job, right? And if you say that every day, that spark is going to get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. That's going to help them shine, um, if they allow it to. Because sometimes some people can get so distracted inside themselves that even if you tell them a good job, they're too trapped inside themselves. So saying they did a good job and they're awesome and stuff like that is going to help them get out of their box and pay more attention to the awesomeness, that their reality that they can experience in their reality. Um, and that's one of the key goals that we are doing right now, is helping you guys and motivate you guys to uplift yourselves and bring your vibrations up higher and higher and higher, as well as looking inside yourself and fixing yourself inside yourself, healing yourself, healing your DNA, healing your heart space, healing your four bodies and becoming one with your four bodies. Very important, very important. Remembering your inner child as well, because when we are children, depending on your experience as a child, but the majority of when you're a child is you have that free will, that love, and just wanting to have fun, just you know kids do whatever they want to do. They just have fun. They aren't looking to be judged. They're looking to have fun, right? And that's where your experience is here. You're experiencing here to have fun. You're here to enjoy your experience, as well as learn how to teach others how to love and respect themselves and yourself, because we're all mirrors of ourselves. But you have to become aware of who is a higher mirror and who is a lower mirror. But whatever the thing may be, just become aware of, I'm awesome 13. Life is good 13. I love myself 13, right? You get the picture. So I'll go ahead and end this video on this. If you got any questions, let me know. Hopefully this helps you guys. This is what I do personally for myself, to keep my vibrations high, to continue to spread my light inside myself and reflect it outside in my physical reality, creating a more balanced reality as we are going through the shift. Because remember, the shift, which I'll talk about in the next video, is all about you. The shift is you.
It's getting dark.
So, yes. So, I love you all very much. Hopefully this video helps you. Like I said, leave comments if you'd like. Yeah, just learn to love yourself, shine bright, and just realize just how truly awesome and amazing you truly are. So, I love you all very much. Learn to love yourself, shine bright. 13 love.